T9.2. The power takeoff drive line on tractors used in agriculture can be a serious hazard to operators of farm equipment. The driveline is covered by a shield in new tractors, but the shield is often missing on older tractors. Two types of shields are the bolt-on and the flip-up. It was believed that the bolt-on shield was perceived as a nuisance by the operators and deliberately removed, but the flip-up shield is easily lifted for inspection and maintenance and may be left in place. In a study by the U.S. National Safety Council, random samples of older tractors with both types of shields were taken to see what proportion of shields were removed. Of 183 tractors designed to have bolt-on shields, 35 had been removed. Of the 136 tractors with flip-up shields, 15 were removed. We wish to perform a test of HO, PB equals PF versus HA, PB greater than PF, where PB and PF are the proportions of all tractors with the bolt-on and flip-up shields removed, respectively. Which of the following is not a condition for performing the significance test? All right, so first, before we read the answer choices, the conditions generally are a condition about randomness, a condition about the 10% rule, and then a condition about large counts. Okay. All right, so looking at choice A says both populations are normally distributed. Okay. That doesn't quite align with any of the conditions that I just mentioned there. Okay. So we'll come back to A in a minute. Okay. Choice B says the data come from two independent samples. Okay, so yes, so we need to reference that there are two samples and that they are taken independent of each other. Okay. I also want to highlight the fact that this word is plural, right? There's two samples. Okay. Choice C, both samples were chosen at random. Okay. So usually we combine statements B and C as one condition, right? That the data come from independent random samples. Okay. So both of those statements there are true. Okay. We need to check both of those conditions. Okay. Choice D, the expected counts of successes and failures are large enough to use normal calculations. Okay, so notice the use of the words large and counts. This statement here is referring to the large counts condition. And we know that large enough means 10 or more. Okay, so that statement is true. Okay. Statement E, both populations are more than 10 times the corresponding sample sizes. Okay, well, if the population is greater than 10 times the sample size, that is equivalent to saying that the sample size is less than 1/10 or 10% of the population size. So choice E is referring specifically to the 10% rule. Okay. So coming back to statement A, we don't need populations that are normally distributed. Okay. Yes, we are going to use normal calculations when we get the test statistic and the p-value, but the normal calculations are a direct result of satisfying the large counts. Okay. We do not need a population that is normally distributed. So statement A is the false choice.